Hi everyone, I hope you're doing well, I hope you're good. To start with in this episode, a few of you have been reaching out recently after seeing the last two episodes where I'd been mentioning throughout each episode this meditation, loving kindness, the Metta Meditation, and others who have also watched these last two episodes are saying, what more can I do? So in this episode, I'm going to be talking about the loving kindness, Metta Meditation, and also the Dalai Lama and his famous mantra, I suppose, a precious human life. Hi, I'm Lewis, and if you're new to the channel, please be sure to hit that subscribe button and the bell to receive all the new content that I put out, and to get involved and join the crew that's slowly building with each episode, and that's great. And it was great to interact, to comment, and get involved in everything moving forward. So yeah, like I said a minute ago, if you've seen the last two episodes, or if you haven't, you can go and check them out after watching this. I've mentioned many times loving kindness and world peace and meditation to bring benefit to ourselves and to others. And yeah, I mentioned this term, loving kindness, and this is where it comes from. The source is Metta. So Metta from the Pali, or maitrī from the Sanskrit, means benevolence, loving kindness, friendliness, amity, goodwill, and active interest in others. It is the first of the four sublime states and one of the 10 pāramīs of the Theravāda school of Buddhism. The cultivation of benevolence is a popular form of meditation in Buddhism. So in this video, I'm going to be coming at it through the lens of the Theravāda Buddhism and their Metta meditation that they've been doing for thousands of years, and also through the lens of His Holiness the Dalai Lama, because arguably he's the face of modern Buddhism, if you like. Everyone knows who the Dalai Lama is, everyone knows what he stands for, and I mean, he's got a Twitter account and a huge following on Twitter. 19 million people follow the Dalai Lama on Twitter, and he regularly posts like I suppose small snippets or kernels of wisdom that I'm trying to share in this vlog episode. So one of the really pertinent tweets from the Dalai Lama recently, I'll share it with you now. It's this. It's, in working for the good of humanity, I don't think of myself as just a Tibetan or a Buddhist, but as a human being. We have to think of the whole of humanity. Being human is the common ground in our efforts to create a better world, because we all survive in dependence on others. So there's just one of the Dalai Lama's tweets. I mean, his feed is full of tweets along the similar line. You know, collective humanity, benevolence, loving kindness. All these things are coming through his new feed. And I thought it was time that I dispel my doubts and my fears about putting something out like this, and just say, yeah, it's something that I'm passionate about and I think it's a good thing. And so here I am, sharing it on my channel. And so, like I say, the Dalai Lama is arguably the face of Buddhism, and he's constantly expounding these ideals. And the one thing that I mentioned earlier, that's a thing that stayed with me. I found this when I was in Australia with my good friend Neil, and we was in the Chen Rezig Buddhist temple, and we stayed there for 2 nights, and going into the Gompa, which is the main place where all the meditation takes place, I found this this piece of work, this short prayer, I suppose, from the Dalai Lama, and it's called A Precious Human Life, and this is what it says. Every day think as you wake up. Today I am fortunate to have woken up. I am alive. I have a precious human life. I'm not going to waste it. I'm going to use all my energies to develop myself, to expand my heart out to others, to achieve enlightenment for the benefit of all beings. I'm going to have kind thoughts towards others. I'm not going to get angry or think badly about others. I'm going to benefit others as much as I can. And so that's the Dalai Lama's meditation, I suppose, on a precious human life. And what a way to start the day that would be if you made a habit of first thing you do upon awakening is you recite this short prayer, if you like. I mean, you can call it a prayer, you call it a mantra, you call it a psychological pillar, you call it whatever you want that makes you feel comfortable in doing it. But ultimately that would be a better way to begin your day than checking your socials feed to see what comments and likes you've got. You know, you start with that prayer, and then I'm going to get onto the loving kindness meditation coming up. But I just want to share a quick commentary on what that prayer consists of. You know, the first few lines are gratitude. I'm grateful to have woken up. I have this life. Let me use it and make the best of this life that I've been gifted with. The second and middle part, it gives us meaning. You know, let me do the best I can for others. Let me help for the benefit of others. And these things that give meaning to life, you know, not being selfish, but being selfless and thinking about others. And the final part is like these Buddhist ideals. Let me expand my heart out to others. Let me help others. Let me not be angry. So it gives us an ideal to reach for. Of course, it's sometimes difficult to keep our cool or keep our emotions in checks, but it's an ideal that we can try to aspire to. So yeah, that's the Dalai Lama's a precious human life that we can begin our day with, and we can even use before we begin this loving kindness meditation. So yeah, that could be, if you like, part one that you can do in the morning, and you can even do before your loving kindness meditation. And there's just one other quote from the Buddha that I want to share, because before we choose to go down this route of loving kindness and the Metta Meditation, the Buddha would say, you yourself, as much as anybody in the entire universe, deserve your love and affection. So to me, this is saying that in order to be able to do good to others, you have to do good to yourself first. You have to be in a good place personally, you know, from your own life. You have to be in a good position to be able to radiate that outwards. And now I'm just going to speak very quickly about some preliminaries or preparations you can do before you start the Metta, the loving kindness meditation. And the first one would be to just get in a relaxed state, I suppose. So you just sit down cross-legged on the floor, in a chair, sitting up on your bed, and just take a few deep breaths and just get relaxed. I mean, if you want to intensify the atmosphere, you can light candles, you can have incense, you do anything you want really to get yourself in the mood to I suppose radiate metta, loving kindness out into the universe. And the loving kindness prayer that I've formulated, it relates to oneself, to you as a specific other, and then to all beings. So you can, obviously yourself is yourself, that won't change, but you can change the you to a single individual that you care about and you want to send loving kindness to. You can have it as like a family, your close family, imagine them all there together. Or you can put in that you position anyone you want, you know. And then when you turn your focus to all beings, you try and radiate that out to whatever you can contemplate, whatever you can perceive. It might just be your neighborhood for the time being, or your country, but ultimately with practice you should be able to radiate it to the world. And it's just about making a regular practice of this, and I'll speak a bit more about some of the benefits once I've shared it with you. So this is what I've come up with, if you like, for a very simple skeletal framework of a loving kindness meditation. You can do what you will with it. You take bits out, put bits in, change it, you do whatever you like. You know, I'm no Buddhist teacher. I'm just sharing with you what I've created from all the kernels of wisdom and text that I've come up with. So yeah, get in a comfortable position, let the cares of the world float away, and then you can recite this. May I be happy, may you be happy, may all beings be happy. May I be healthy, may you be healthy, may all beings be healthy. May I be safe, may you be safe, may all beings be safe. May I be free from suffering, may you be free from suffering, may all beings be free from suffering. May I live with ease, may you live with ease, may all beings live with ease. May I be at peace, may you be at peace, may all beings be at peace. So there was my Metta loving kindness meditation, and a brief I suppose, introduction to it, and my conclusion to it is that if you bring this practice into your life, the precious human life, and some form of that loving kindness where you radiate love not only to yourself but to your family, friends, and in the world, what you'll find is that going forward in life, you'll have a lot more patience, and you'll find that you take a different perspective in life, because someone will upset you, someone will cut you up, someone will be rude, all these things that happen in human interaction, and you'll find yourself like almost subconsciously, whereas normally you might react in a reactionary way, aggressive way, an angry way, it might like take a moment, there might be a bit of space there, and you'll think, oh no, I've been doing my loving kindness meditation, I need to have patience with this person. You know, I want you to be happy, I want you to live at ease. And so I understand you're manifested in this way, so maybe something's going on. Okay, you know, may you be at peace, may you be free from suffering. See you later, I'm going to go about my business. Because there's another quote from the Dalai Lama, and he says that even if you can't help someone, then at least don't increase their suffering. And that's a very good point to end on. So if you've enjoyed this video and you think others might benefit from seeing it, please think about sharing it with them, and subscribe to the channel for more content like this. And yeah, let's try and radiate this out into the world, because the Buddhists are doing it, the Theravāda Buddhists are doing it every day, and the Dalai Lama does his practice every day, and his whole life is dedicated to this. So let's try and do our own little part, whether it's 5 or 10 minutes in the morning, or if we want to go out of our way to do more things in our daily life. They're our individual choices that we're lucky to have. So thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.